you were wondering what happened to those thug riders that got arrested on those RICO charges last year, a whole year ago, out there in Ohio, I think it was like, I don't know, 14 of them or so. Whew. That's a lot. Well, if you were wondering what happened to them, or if you just forgot, like you, if you do as many stories as I do, you might just forget, like, oh, they got arrested? Really? But yeah, they are the dominoes are starting to fall, is what the story said. And the first guy found out what his sentence is, which is kind of interesting. So we're gonna be looking at that this morning, and we're also going to look at, as soon as I get this open, we're also going to be looking at. Look at me. I should have had this. Okay, here we go. The first domino has fallen, as we said, on July 9th. The first member of the Thug Riders Motorcycle Club was officially sentenced, kicking off what could be the beginning of a major federal takedown, my notes say here. The club faces serious allegations, including murder, arson, racketeering, and organized crime, and this sentencing could signal more convictions coming down the line. Also, Pittsburgh. Fire broke out early Thursday morning at Sin City Motorcycle Clubhouse in the Homewood neighborhood. Crews responded at 4:30 a.m. We're going to be looking at that and a couple of other stories. Hey, these guys called the police on a guy to have him thrown out of their store, only for him to call the police back and have those guys arrested for robbery. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Hey, you guys kick back for a minute and 7 seconds. Go get a cup of water or something while we play this brief introduction and be right back. This morning, the first Thug Rider sentenced in this ongoing RICO thing, takedown about 14 members. Kind of crazy. We'll check it out.
Black Dragon Biker News. It's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe, and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the baby, hit the sea, repping Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for leather vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath. MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes. Prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat, the nose kung fu and says kicks Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe, and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
He's the most interesting man in the world, along with his co-creators. He's Black Dragon of the Black Dragon Biker News Network, bringing you news and views like no one else can. He's Black Dragon. Ahoy!
I remember this one kid.
Well, alrighty then. Alrighty then. It's your boy Black Dragon. And I'm very proud to introduce District Candidate for District 2, Lavish T. Williams. Lavish T.
What up, yo? What's happening?
What's up with you, man?
Man, chilling, man. It's Friday.
And hey, man, how's the campaign rolling?
It's rolling, man. You know, it's less than 30 days before the primary. which I'm not a part of, but I cannot wait until it's over with because that's when it gets real serious.
Well, congratulations, man. And we know you're going to do big. And we'd also like to announce our second guest host, not our co-host, rather, our very own doctor in the house, Logic.
What's going on, everyone?
To show you guys, hey, man.
Great Friday.
Out there going on. Okay, so these guys, man, these guys here, they had this thing here. Let me get to it. The first Thug Rider, it seems, is learning his fate. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but they put about 14 of these guys in jail, some number like that. Last year, they just went and arrested a lot of them, and it was crazy because they said they had RICO charges and motor charge, all kinds of stuff. So, motorcycle gang member learns punishment for involvement in organized crime. So this is in Ohio, and a member of the Thug Riders Motorcycle Club has learned his punishment. You know, it's interesting to me how they write the name of the club. This is an acronym, so it would seem to me that this should be capitalized. The Thug is an acronym, but I don't know. I don't know if the club actually. I got to look at that and see if the club actually does that. Has this? I don't know. Those little small things. I'm just such a nerd like that. A member of the Thug Riders Motorcycle Club has learned his punishment. Michael Seth Henry was sentenced to 30 months in prison and 3 years of supervised release, according to court documents. So this is News Center 7 previously reported the Department of Justice said Henry is an outlaw in an outlaw motorcycle gang. They're accused of making money off organized crime and of committing violent crime to support their illegal business and intimidating others. I didn't know intimidating others was a crime, but it looks like it is. 2 assaults at Dayton bars and 2 shootings at rival gang clubhouses in Lexington, Kentucky in April 2023 and in Springfield in March. And we also had an incident of them attacking a clubhouse, the Outcast Clubhouse, believe it or not, in Georgia. Not these same guys, but that same club. So very interesting. Federal prosecutors admitted that while Henry did not pull the trigger or throw any punches, he was there when the crimes happened and part of a gang accused of coordinating extreme acts of violence. So that's interesting. You can be there and everybody else be throwing punches and stuff, and you can be like that dude that, like, the Marine Corps used to have a problem with Marines, not shooting downrange, and you'll see that if you watch Saving Private Ryan, like only a small percentage of people were actually shooting. Others were praying, others were crying, others were running, others were pissing on themselves, others just had their head in the ground, and so one of the things that the Marine Corps really focused on was you got to be shooting those rounds downrange, and no matter what, you got to be shooting. So right. You can be there and be like one of those guys. It's like, all I got to do is just hang out in the foxhole. I was there. I'll get my infantry badge, but I didn't do nothing. And then you think you can go to court and be like, I didn't throw no punches, and I didn't shoot no guns, and I didn't do none of that. But the fact that you were there, it seems, as part of the so-called gang accused of coordinating extreme violence means that your butt is getting prosecuted. And in this case, you're going to jail. A grand jury indicted Henry and 13 other members. So I was right, it was 14. Grand jury indicted Henry and 13 other members last summer. We will continue to follow this story. Matt, where is the story of what actually they were? We have that story somewhere, what they were actually arrested for. Here's another one of it. There's a video here. I think it's going to say the same thing I just said, but we can check it out. Action.
The first of 14 local bike gang members arrested for violent crimes has been sentenced. Michael Henry of Xenia will serve 2.5 years in prison and 3 years of supervised release. He was arrested last June for his role in crimes committed by the Thug Riders Motorcycle Club. 8 other club members facing charges are also from the Miami Valley. One of the gang's alleged leaders, Juan Robles of Arizona, will face a jury trial starting October 20th.
Now, what was interesting in his trial is that I believe he got a plea deal. The first member of Thug Riders, okay, Michael Seth Henry, also known as Brutal. Damn, that's his name, Brutal?
Brutal.
Dang, people's names normally be because of what they be doing. Damn.
Hey.
So Brutal, 40 years old, from Xenia, was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison and 3 years of supervised release. So 5.5 years on paper by U.S. District Judge Michael Newman. Special assessment of $100 on each count, due immediately for $300. What do they do when you owe them $300, but you've been sitting in jail for 9 months and you ain't got no money?
Don't you make $1 a day or something like that in jail? I don't know. I never been to jail.
Do you make $1 a day, Lavish?
No, that shit is like I don't know if it's 32 cents an hour or it's some low as $1
It's low.
amount.
It's low, right?
It's low. I can't recall, man. That was almost that was
an old lifetime ago. You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, that was shit over 20 years ago, man.
Oh,
but
I thought it just happened. I thought you just got out like last week or something.
I hear you.
You say you didn't hear me? Oh, good.
I hear you. Yeah, but it's some low. It's some low dollar amount. But you learn how to hustle in there, man. You know how to hustle that stuff. You ain't got nothing but time.
Well, you get something a day, but he's not been in there $300, so he didn't get $300. Per court documents, Henry made a plea agreement. His defense submitted a memo that said he joined the Thug Riders in September of 2022. Just check that out. In 2022, he joined, and by 2024, he was already accused of all this federal stuff.
He was already in that life.
Yeah, maybe not. The defense, his attorney submitted this paperwork saying he joined in September, which was after the club's alleged murder and arson. So he wasn't a part of that because he joined after that. The alleged major crime.
Before you join the club, what you do? Don't you hang around them first?
You in some clubs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
These clubs today be thirsty though. He might not. You don't know if he hung around at all.
What I was referring to is that I and this is just my opinion. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that fake break, but you don't just join the club and just become bad. You had some of that tendencies in you before you go.
Well, hold on now. He didn't shoot at none of the shootings. He didn't beat up nobody. He didn't throw no punches. And he joined after the murder and the arson. Maybe he was just a good guy.
Okay, yeah, he could have been. You're right. You're right.
Bad people, and they made some decisions that he just. I mean, he's only getting 5 years on paper. So this is what they're accused of. The Thug Riders Motorcycle Club is facing the following: blowing up a former member's vehicle. You remember that? We talked about that.
Yes.
I don't know if you were with me at the time, Lavish, but whoever I was with at the time, it might have been Mike Ball. We talked about that. Like, dang, what kind of club can you don't get to leave and they blow up your vehicle? They killed a man during a shootout in Harrison Township in 2021. They blew up that guy's truck in Huber Heights in 2021, shooting more than 190 live gunfire rounds into a rival motorcycle gang's clubhouse in Lexington, Kentucky in April 2023. 190 shots, man. That's at least 5 minutes of shooting, right? You don't shoot that off in seconds, do you? Threatening and extorting former gang members. The extorting and threatening part, like when you take their colors back or you take their motorcycle or stuff like that, and they turn you in, that's what you get when you get the threatening and extorting former members of the same club you were in. breaking the leg of a patron at Toby's Tavern. This was in 2023. These guys are wilding out, man. Attacking a rival gang member at Chris's Bandbox in July. So in June, they broke a guy's leg. In July, they attacked a rival club member.
These are all the same club.
All the same 14 guys. Engaging in a shootout at a different motorcycle gang's clubhouse in March of 2024. So, man, look at this. May 2021, blow up a guy's vehicle. September 2021, just a few months later, kill a man in a shootout. Then April of 2023. So they had a year. They chilled out in 2022. In 2023, they shoot 190 live gunfire rounds in Lexington, Kentucky, into a rival motorcycle clubhouse. Then they threatened former members of their club. They didn't give a date for that. Then in June of 2023, they break a leg of a guy in Toby's Tavern. Then in July, the very next month, they attack a rival club member guy at Chris's Bandbox. Then by March of 2024, engaging in a shootout at a different motorcycle gang clubhouse, Springfield, Massachusetts, 2024, and then physically assaulting members of another motorcycle gang. Damn, London, May 20. It sounds like these guys declared war on everybody. The other 13 members of the club are facing charges in USA versus Robles et al. Are the following. And these are the names of the guys. You got Roadrunner, Be Easy, Tater, Havoc, Savage, King Joe, Chaos, Delta, Juan the Man, Wild Boy, Hawk, Butcher, and Storm and Norman. Hey, Storm and Norman is a pretty famous general. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Dayton chapter and the Midwest region are both part of the domestic and international outlaw Thug Riders Motorcycle Club motorcycle gang that was originally founded in 2003. Domestic, international outlaw? Domestic and international. So they got international chapters too, I guess. Wow. Wow, them boys was busy out there.
You see what Moto Gato says? He said, yep, they don't sound like a gang at all. Not at all.
Yeah, well, Moto Gato, we're not in the naming nomenclature business. We don't name them. So anyway, he seems to have had enough. He said that I have this one story where he said he saw the error in his ways and all that kind of stuff. And is this the one? Yeah, this might be the one. First member of Thug Riders ordered to 30 months in prison. The first member was accused of committing violent crimes. The man sentenced, his name was Michael Henry. We know that 30 months in prison. In a sentencing memo, his defense noted he joined the Thug Riders Motorcycle Club in September 22 after the alleged murder and arson were committed by members. Now, this is the whole group of 14 that was taken away. And each one has the name. So they took a regional president, a president. What's this? What'd they do to my story? Okay. They took a regional president, a former president, a sergeant at arms, a former enforcer, a former VP, a Cincinnati sergeant at arms, it looks like, another president. So they took the Dayton president, the Columbus president. This only member was this guy. The rest of the guys were
officers. And they're from different chapters? I mean, I don't know the organization. I don't know if you have more than one president in a chapter, but
no, I don't think you have more than one president in a chapter. This is Lexington president. Now this guy's another member. This guy's an enforcer. All these guys were like pretty senior in the club. Hey, don't say the officers in that club sat around on their ass and made the younger guys do everything. He let himself, this guy that was being sentenced, he let himself, said his attorney, be drawn into a series of poor decisions by the excitement and brotherhood offered by the club. This ordeal has been a true wake-up call for Mr. Henry, as he's got 30 months and a total of 5 years on paper. I bet it has been a wake-up call. Henry was one of 14 indicted thug riders in February. He pleaded guilty to conspiracy to engage in racketeering, conspiracy to commit a violent crime in aid of racketeering, and attempted assault in aid of racketeering as a part of a plea agreement. Attempted assault, even though he didn't hit anybody.
And he only got 30 months? As soon as I hear racketeering, I think 30 years. I'm serious.
Well, he only got 30 months because he agreed to a plea, which means they didn't have to spend all that money, and it's probably his first offense, and they don't have any actual video or footage of him actually hitting anybody, striking anybody, or shooting at anybody. He was just there. And that worked out on his behalf. That worked out for him. He was just there. Hey, thank you, Matt Tink, for becoming a member. We absolutely do need members. Please get a channel membership. Thank you so much, Matt Tink. And thank you for following me on TikTok as well. I saw you the other day when I went live. Anyway, the Thug Riders, what's next for them? Where does this case stand? More than a dozen members of the gang were indicated, we say club, racketeering conspiracy on June 11, 2024. In addition to Henry, Matthew Hawkins and Jared Tyler Peters have also pleaded guilty. Hawkins pleaded guilty to committing a violent crime in aid of racketeering, according to the U.S. Southern District of Ohio records. And Peters pleaded guilty to conspiracy to engage in racketeering and conspiracy to commit a violent crime in aid of racketeering, according to the Ohio court records. The remaining members are they're going to trial on October the 20th. A final pretrial conference was set for September 23rd. Who else is facing charges? Well, we read all those guys' names, all their club names. The gang members were indicated. Somebody say something. The gang members were indicated on a combination of charges, including racketeering, assault with a dangerous weapon, and assault resulting in serious bodily injury because they broke a guy's leg, violent crimes in aid of racketeering, and conspiracy to commit assault and attempted assault with a dangerous weapon. Robles helped create the club's Dayton chapter and served as the boss of the Midwest region, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Dayton is one of the guys that was charged. Marshall was the Midwest region's sergeant at arms. Peters, Beach, Smith, and Henry were the former president, vice president, and enforcer and sergeant at arms of the Dayton chapter. Yeah, we saw that. Eagleston, Fisher, and Reese were reportedly the president, sergeant at arms, and enforcer of the Dayton chapter at the time of the incident. So, yeah, the senior dudes were the ones calling the shots and handling the business. The Thug Riders Motorcycle Club is allegedly responsible for multiple violent crimes in Ohio and in Kentucky. This is hard to believe for a club that started with mostly prison guards. Is how they started, mostly with prison guards and shield-carrying folks. It's hard to believe that it's come full circle like this. Some of the acts they're accused of include blowing up a former member's truck. We read all this, breaking a guy's leg and all that.
I got a question, and this might be and y'all help me. Y'all been an MC on Lavish and Black Dragon. Could it be? Because I remember watching the Thug Riders a long time ago. They used to put their stuff on YouTube, and I remember watching them. Could it be that some clubs I watched them before they started rocking state, put it that way. Could it be that once you get into a certain level, you want to make your presence known that we are that type of people on a whole national, on a organizational level? That we were this sport bike riders, whatever they were before they started putting state on their vest. Now we're this, and now we got to make sure that people know who we are. We're putting our stamp in the game.
I don't know if clubs have to want to do that, I think whenever you put that 1% patch on and that state rocker on, a lot of times you're forced to do that.
Okay.
A lot of times
you're forced to do that. What do you mean by you forced? Forced from who? Within your club or from outside your club?
Oh no, you're going to be challenged as soon as you put on those state rockers and those diamonds, especially when you coming into an area where, like, let's just say, here we are. What are you going to do about it? You're forced to flex those muscles to keep from being molested, to keep from being run off the set. So I don't know if all the time they want to have that kind of presence. A lot of times, when you step in the sandbox with the big boys, you're going to get tested. You're going to be pushed around, or maybe you feel like you need to come in pushing around so that folks know that you ain't no punk. So
like Lavish, for instance, I'm just talking. If Boogie Down just decide at your highest level, you know what? We're gonna rock state. We're gonna become an OMC. We go wear a diamond. Once you do that as a collective thought and collective organization, now the other OMCs around you be like, okay, now you claiming territory, you claiming that you run the state, or you claiming you run your area. That will force, and I'm just guessing, that will force you to stand up for that diamond or that state rocker. That's why I'm looking at. That's what I'm.
Yeah,
that's
no, I can see it. I can see it from that point of view. I mean, I guess I can see it from your point of view. Yeah, you're gonna, at this point, we done went through this, and we are supposed to be, repping this. It's no bagging down. So,
right.
Unlike before, we used to try to defuse the situation, which I think defusing the situation not a bad thing either. But you get guys. Shit, we ain't defusing nothing, because we letting you know that we the biggest and we the baddest. Even if we ain't the baddest, we letting you know we going up against the baddest, and we definitely gonna make a name for ourselves. Not that we purposely trying to do it, but we gonna let you know we are a force to be reckoned with. We ain't a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
So, yeah, I could definitely see it that way. But I also do it, like that, and feel like that with or without a vest on, just as a guy.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely as a club, yeah, because last thing you want is other clubs to gang up on you, try to beat you up. Hey man, we're gonna get into a fight with these guys. We're gonna take their colors, man. We're gonna turn them upside down.
Right.
So yeah, we gotta go even harder. They punched the guy. They punched the guy last week, so this week we're gonna break the guy's leg. We're gonna outdo them.
Right.
We're gonna out-top them.
And Swole said that Thug Riders had people from gangs in it. And I know your rival at one time, Sauce the Ghost, was a Thug Rider at one time.
Yeah, for about 20 seconds. I hear.
Well, I don't know how long, but I know.
Yeah, he'd been banking on that 15 minutes of 1%erness. But I can't hate on the game, on the hustle.
No, they ain't hating on him. I'm just saying. But I just look at that when looking at this story, and then from what I've learned, throughout my, I'm still learning from guys like y'all, the MCs and everything. It's like you put that, you don't ask nobody, can I put a diamond on? You don't ask. You just do it, but then you got to stand for it.
That's not true. That's not true. There are many clubs that have asked to put on diamonds and have been granted diamonds. There's a pathway to diamondship through blessings.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get your diamond blessed. Many of the top clubs, they bless diamonds all the time. They will bless a club into a diamond. And that's probably the best and easiest way to get one, is to go that route. There's less wars. You get blessed by such and such club, there's a good chance that the rest of the ones around will accept you. And yeah, there is absolutely a path to 1%erness that doesn't necessarily include, I'm going to stick this on and to hell with the world and anybody that wants to try to take me on. That's not the only way to get there. Some clubs go through a support kind of system and eventually get their diamond. There's many ways to it, but there's definitely a blessing path to the diamond.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's new.
Yeah,
That's
so a
new.
lot of people think that diamond clubs don't get blessed and all that kind of stuff, and they don't have to go through MC protocol and anything they want to do. They just pop up and do it.
So okay, nobody.
They
Well, you're about the
even
closest.
the big diamond clubs, when they're coming into an area, will meet with other diamond clubs. So if at all possible, they can be accepted in without any kind of wars and stuff. Not everybody's trying to do all that nonsense. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, how can you say I run this territory, but I only run this territory because Lavish said I can run this territory. I'm not that bad.
Well, being bad is definitely it's how do you run a territory if you don't run that territory? Like if you're going to go into a territory that's got 50 of one club in it and you've only got 20 members, maybe you do try to come in peacefully.
Right.
So till you can build your strength up or whatever the case may be. Let's see. Matt Tink says, took me a bit to figure out how to become a paid subscriber on an iOS device. So you have to log in on Safari and request desktop to see the note tab. Dang. You did all that to become a member? Thank you, Matt Tink. If Matt Tink can become a member after all that, the rest of you blokes out there can too. BD informing and educating always. The true dominant allows the other diamond clubs, says Chaplain Barefoot. Chaplain Barefoot has got an awesome show on, not show, but channel on Facebook. He's got a huge following. Chaplain Barefoot is a chaplain like you, Lavish, but he gets out there like you. Huh?
I tell you,
not a chaplain.
I mean, motorcycle ministry, whatever. That you guys are chaplain. You guys are chaplains.
I'm still not. It's still not me, though.
You guys are chaplains. You're a chaplain.
No,
You're a
Logic
chaplain.
is.
Logic. I said Logic.
Yeah, you said Lavish.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you were talking to Lavish as if I was Logic.
If you knew what I meant, what's the problem?
The listening viewers might be confused.
Black Dragon, how about Beast Motorcycle Gang? Are they going through protocol? I don't know. I don't live in Houston. I don't know. So, Beast and kinfolks and guys like that maybe didn't. Maybe they showed up on the set and said, hey, we're just, what the hell are you going to do about it? That happens too. It all happens. All of the various scenarios. Not everybody goes through so-called protocol, but a lot of 1%ers do. Like if you're a big-time 1%er in Houston, but you're trying to go to Chicago, you may have to sit down with somebody. You only got 10 guys out there and you want to start up. Them 10 guys might not make it if you don't come in here talking some sense. So, Shadow, I'm the president of the COA Code of Arms, about 70 members. That's Life's Resurrection Project. Yeah, we know him. BG, are you drinking that stuff again? No, I just be forgetting. I'm old.
Got that gallon stuff.
I'm old, and when you get old, you just be forgetting. Okay, here, fire breaks out at a motorcycle club in Pittsburgh. Sin City Motorcycle Club's been catching hell lately, and this is just one more instance of it. It looks like their clubhouse caught on fire. This is a cool looking clubhouse. You guys see that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is like a house clubhouse.
Like I said yesterday, when you're talking about, or the day before, you're talking about the guy and can't have nobody living in it. Like they got a house like that, they can have somebody living in it.
Yeah, it doesn't have central air. I guess we got an air conditioner sticking out here. But this is a big ass house. Big. This is a big house. At least 2,500 square feet, I think. A fire broke out in the motorcycle club in Pittsburgh's Homewood neighborhood Thursday morning. Crews responded to the Sin City Club. It should be Sin City Motorcycle Club Clubhouse on Brushton Avenue just after 4:30 a.m. Public safety officials said the fire started on the back porch of the club and extended into the kitchen. Is there more? When firefighters arrived on the scene, 4 people were on the front porch roof. Damn. The front porch roof must be on the other side. Where's the front porch roof? Anyway, they were on the front porch roof. Poor fellows. And but they were safely evacuated. Okay, thank God. From the area, a firefighter sustained a non-life-threatening back injury and was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The fire investigation unit is working to determine the cause of the fire. So here's some more photos of the scene. Let's check that out and see what we can see. Well, that's taking a long time to load. Slow computer today. And let me see. Do we have any other stories while we're waiting for that? No, those are our stories for today. So
I want to bring back up.
That's taking a long time. Isn't that taking a long time?
I want to bring up back up what the petition we signed yesterday for chosen few brothers that were in that accident. You know, those out there.
Okay, let's bring those petition back up. Where do I have that at? Here we go.
Yeah, signed the petition. They were looking for 500. They got 586. I know Black Dragon. They said 1,000 yesterday. So hey,
this is the petition for the Chosen Few Motorcycle Club. Basically, if you saw yesterday's video, they have a brother. They had 3 brothers, unfortunately, that were killed on a highway in Arizona in the middle of the night by what people suspect it was a drunk driver who came and hit them head on from the wrong side, just like they did my club a few years ago. They lost these brothers, and the guys, we were actually talked to a couple of the guys that were on the scene that were in that convoy, that the pack, that they were in the front of the pack. These seems like the truck hit the middle of the pack and took out their brothers and killed 3 of them. 2 died on the scene. I saw the pictures and they were just horrifying of those brothers, and they were broken up and stuff in the worst ways. And then the one other guy survived long enough to get to the hospital where he died. So they lost 3 brothers. The police, when they came to the scene, the police saw and recognized that they were Chosen Few Motorcycle Club brothers, 1%ers, and they immediately called for the guy, the suspect, to be taken off of the scene for fear that, I guess, more brothers would show up and there'd be problems. They have this like unreal fear of biker clubs or prejudice, however you want to look at it. But so there was no field sobriety tests and stuff like that conducted at the scene. But the 2 guys we talked to said when they went up to the car, they smelled alcohol. And what happened was the car wrecked into the motorcycles, and it was very destroyed itself. And it was there on the scene. So here's the car, and then the bodies are laying on this side. So you would have had to turn around to walk past the car to get to the brothers. And so when they walked past the car, they actually saw, and they said they smelled the strong presence of alcohol. Anyway, to this day, so this happened back in, I believe they said it was like November. Yeah, right? It happened in like November, and now by July, they still don't have any word. There's been no arrests, no nothing. They feel like they've been stonewalled by the police department. They feel like their case is not getting the attention it deserves, perhaps because they're 1%ers, perhaps because they're African American, or perhaps because of both. In any event, they have put together this petition. Justice for Anthony Davis, who was known as Audi, James Samuel, whose club name was Shownuff, and Benny Dansby, whose club name was Slim. Yesterday, we had was it 513 signatures or 413 signatures, something like that?
Yeah, I started somewhere around there.
So now we got 586 signatures. We were trying to get to 500 yesterday. So we didn't have 500. We were trying to get to 500 yesterday.
Yeah, looks like we got 580. It was like 480 when we got off.
So we got 586 now. They're trying to get to 750, but what we have learned is that 1,000 signatures is 5 times more likely to win what it's trying to make happen. So this is how easy it is to do. Now, should I use my club name or my real name? I think I'll use my real
Y'all
name.
can bypass they also say yesterday y'all can bypass the donation because they're not asking for donations, if I'm correct with that, Black Dragon. They just want people to sign the petition.
Okay, well, let's see. Lavish said he did it in 5 minutes. This is my actual real email address.
5 minutes.
Okay, and all right, so let me sign the petition. Ask you guys to do something that and then people can chip in some money here if you want to.
If you want to.
I'll chip in something, but I will do that offline, not in front of y'all.
Okay. I have a question. If you remember a couple of years ago where those brothers, I believe they were in a military club up there in the Northeast, they got hit with that driver.
The Marine, what was it called? They're called Jarheads Motorcycle Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did that driver eventually get?
No, he was found.
And I'm looking, that popped in my head. I'm saying, is there a pattern? Because I was looking at what it was. Moto Gallo said, not Moto Gallo. Chris Leach said that what he says. He said, like I said yesterday, it will take at least a year to charge him. He knows from experience, as he says.
That's how long it took to charge the guy who. It didn't take a year to charge him, but it took a long time, and it took a year for him to get to court. And
the guy that hit the Jarheads?
No, the guy that hit us. The guy that hit the Jarheads was found not guilty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was found not guilty of that, even though he admitted to so many things, like he had been taking drugs earlier that day and stuff like that. It turned out that there was no real drugs left in his system by the time he had the wreck. But the worst part is his defense team was able to show through accident reconstruction that it was the Jarheads that went over the line.
So he ran over about 4 or 5 of them?
Some kind of way, it was said that they were culpable in their own wreck. And there was accusations that some of those guys had been drinking, if I remember correctly. I have to go back and look at it to be sure. But that guy turned out to that whole thing didn't turn out like anyone expected.
Right.
Okay. Man who ran over Jarhead, MC. And other people got fired because of that, because he wasn't supposed to have a license. Here we go. This is just to bring it back so we don't say it wrong. Vladimir Zhukowski was his name, the truck driver involved in the 2019 collision that killed 7 members of the Jarheads Motorcycle Club, was found not guilty in 2022 of multiple manslaughter and negligent homicide accounts. The crash occurred in Randolph, New Hampshire, and involved members of the Jarheads Motorcycle Club, an organization consisting of Marine Corps veterans. Though acquitted of the most serious charges, Zukowski's Massachusetts license was suspended after his arrest. And New Hampshire, this is the thing, people in New Hampshire got fired for this. New Hampshire safety officials later extended that suspension, meaning he won't be eligible to get his license back until 2026. That's next year. Additionally, Zukowski entered an Alford plea to an impaired driving charge in Connecticut, meaning he did not admit guilt, but acknowledged the state had enough evidence for a conviction. He was later detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement after 2022 verdict, and a judge ordered his deportation in February 2023. However, his deportation is currently on hold due to the war in Ukraine. So,
from 2023?
Yeah.
Didn't the war in Ukraine start last year?
No, maybe. Yeah, but it still took time to get him out of here, and whatever, he's still here. So yeah, I remember that specifically. He didn't get charged. So it looks like we won't get to our last. We won't get. This is not. Oh, here it is. Okay, here are the pictures. Here are the pictures. So this is the pictures we were waiting on, and they took up the whole top of the page, so we can't even see the pictures. But this is the pictures of the fire. We don't even really get to see it. Oh, let me take this down. Did they get the blood alcohol content on those guys? Those usually come back pretty quick. No, they finally got this, K Black. They finally got this, and they still haven't told the family members what that blood alcohol level was. So we can't really see these pictures because they've taken up the whole top of the damn thing with that sucks. Okay, never mind. Anyway, normal pictures of a fire, folks. Nothing. We haven't missed anything here. Here's a firefighter on top of the building, and they rescued the people off of the building, and pretty nasty. Cleaning up after these things is horrible. Okay, so that's that story. This is the this one here. This is a sad one. This happened to a street soldier, I believe. Man charged with operating while under the influence after crashing his vehicle into a motorcyclist, leaving him dead. This was a member of the street soldiers, I believe. Let me check my hold on, let me check my text message real quick and make sure I am saying the right thing. Is this it? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So is this him? Okay, a street soldier was killed this morning from a Chicago chapter. Is this Chicago? This is Indianapolis. So have I mixed up this story with somebody else? Indianapolis. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is the street soldier story. And I will check that out for tomorrow. I get so much in the email, but this is a biker that was killed, charged after allegedly driving under the influence before crashing his vehicle on I-465 southbound, leading to the death of the motorcyclist. So we'll get back to this one tomorrow after I can make sure of who it is, for sure. But yeah, so we got that going on and all kind of stuff. So we'll work that story for tomorrow. So I think that's all of our stories for today.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's all the stories, huh?
That's all the stories, man.
That's all the stories for today.
All the news that we have today.
I didn't know what you was. I didn't know if you had more to say or not.
Warring Ukraine.
Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. So yeah, you're wrong about that.
Full scale invasion was February 2022. Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't be trying to make it seem like we're just
keeping. Hey, man, I don't like keeping up with war and everything, man. Because I don't.
Hey, Black Dragon, you got any good news for us today? Yeah. Hold on. I did run across a good news story.
Do you have any? See, that's Lavish. That's what we got to do. We got to bring more great, good news and more interviews.
Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to see it.
I'm gonna be at the Outcast this weekend, man. So that's the good news for me, man. I'm gonna be over there. I was out last night. I won't be over there today and tomorrow. So I won't be doing the Outcast anniversary in Detroit. So that's good news to me. I'm even going to attempt to pull my bike out.
You've already attempted to pull your bike out.
Yeah, man. You know, I rode my bike once this year, you know, for my club stuff. I ain't really, you know, my shoulder ain't cooperating properly, so I ain't trying to rush it.
My brothers, brothers.
I want to ride my bike. I don't want to be in no cage over there, you know, I feel like something might jump off and my throttle hand might have to react. So I need to be on my bike. It was a lot of talk last night, in little pockets and stuff like that. So
Maybe you
it
need
ain't
to,
so
maybe you
often,
need to
man.
stay in the house then, man. Maybe you.
No, I need to be there. My bike need to be there. I need to be there. My bike needs to be there too, because you never know when you gotta let this throttle switch. There's gonna be a lot of shit going on tonight. It's gonna be a lot of talking. I want to see if there's any action going on down there.
Okay, so here's a good news story. St. Louis Parish Motorcycle Club, or St. Laundry Parish Motorcycle Club, organizes a supply drive for the Texas flood. So there you go.
All right.
Yeah. So the St. Landry Parish in Louisiana, Florida, as the recovery efforts continue in Texas after this week's floods, the local motorcycle club is providing helping hands by holding a supply drive. The Thin Blue Line Motorcycle Club. Uh-oh. Probably pissed somebody off with that one. The Thin Blue Line Motorcycle Club is a motorcycle club with 2/3 of their members being in law enforcement. Oh, yeah, I just made enemies. President of the Thin Blue Line Motorcycle Club, Eddie Thibodeau, shared how the club planned to travel to Texas this year to celebrate the club's birthday. However, this year's plans changed when news came out about the floods. How can we go out and celebrate with 30 miles, while 30 miles, 40 miles away are people who unfortunately lost their lives and lost their homes? Thibodeau said. And so we decided to help our neighboring state. They came out and helped us when we had a 2016 flood in Katrina. Thibodeau noticed there is a need for cleaning supplies in the affected areas. So the club is organizing a supply drive with drop-off locations across St. Landry Parish. We're going to go ahead and team up with the Eunice Police Department, the St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office, the Eunice Marshal's Office, and the Fire Department, and just collect some donations and some monetary funds to help those people out, Thibodeau said. With cleaning supplies collected at the various locations, as well as over $2,000 in monetary donations, Thibodeau said the club will continue the drive until there is at least a truckload of supplies to deliver. A couple of weeks from now, we're going to go out there and deliver stuff. Instead of riding on motorcycles, we're going to go out there and volunteer and help clean some debris or see what they need and love on the families out there that are in dire need of some assistance and those in dire need of prayers, Thibodeau said. Drop-off locations include Eunice Police Department, or Eunice Police Department, Eunice Fire Department, St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office in Opelousas, Eunice Substation, Lebu Substation, Lebu. I don't know how to say these words. You can also call the Marshal's Office at 337-457-6580, and they will pick up your donations and tell you how to say that shit. Damn. There, so our good news story. Opelousas. It looks like Opelousas to me. Eunice. Lebu Station. Lebu. I don't know. There we have it. That's our stories for today, including a good story. So there, we did it all. Lavish has got the Lavish biker ball coming up.
Bash.
Ball, bash.
It's a difference, man. It's a big difference.
The biker ball bash.
Hey, man. Get it. Let's put some respect on my name. Lavish
Oh my
Biker
God,
Bash.
your name wasn't even used. Your name, we didn't even use your name just now. Let's put some respect on Lavish's name. The biker bash, ball. The biker bash. What is it? I messed it up now. The biker bash.
Yeah, the Lavish Biker Bash.
The Lavish biker bash. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Look, y'all, I meant to say this earlier, just to break in the monotony here. Be careful. There's a lot of AI generated videos out there that's saying bad things about people's city. They just did one on Syracuse, talking about the west side of Syracuse, south side of Syracuse is 400 times more worse than the rest of the cities in the country. I'm like, who's writing this stuff? I'm like, if you ever want to go visit Syracuse, don't go here. And I'm like, what the heck? And I seen all my people from the Q's like, who wrote this? I said, so I'm like, there's some AIs out there that's just 400 times worse than every city in the country. That's what this AI video did. I'm like, 400?
That's scary. I'm not going to Syracuse.
No,
Oh, sure.
no. I mean, every city has its sides of the city that has some drama in it, some real drama, but not 400 times worse than every other city in the country. Come on now.
All right, guys, I'll be going on live on TikTok. I'm going to try to go live on TikTok every day. TikTok just got bought, by the way. They got bought. Yeah, and they will be
American company.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they will be changing it. It's not going to be the platform it was. It was the biggest platform, the easiest platform to make money on.
The administration has their hands in it.
Making $100,000 a month on that damn thing.
The administration has their hands in it. I bet they're making some money.
Man, I wish I could show y'all this house that I'm coming to, man. This is a street. This road, I don't know if you can see that, but this is a whole road with houses on the left and right. You imagine coming down the road like this? I don't know if it's visible or not.
I can see it.
Yeah,
it looks like a nice road. Just driving down this street by itself.
It looks like a dirt road. Is it a dirt road?
Yeah, it's a dirt road. Definitely a dirt road.
And you're going to pick up a car?
Yeah, I'm going to pick up a car.
Okay, Black says YouTube is going to stop monetizing AI videos. I think, AI videos are off the train. So, Black Dragon has been calling it a biker bash for 3 months. Get it together.
Right.
You can't say anything on TikTok without being censored. I don't really like it anymore. Oh my God, Black, it is very bad. I'm just now getting back to TikTok. After getting like over almost 100,000 subscribers there, I left because it was full of a bunch of crap. And when I came back, I did my first video like day before yesterday, and it cut the video off saying you're telling people to go to other channels, which is unauthorized. And I said, I didn't tell anybody to go to any other channel. I said on my YouTube channel, Black Dragon Biker TV, 4.5 minutes later, it came back and said, oh no, we've been running that. You can't say that. And they cut my channel, my feed. I was like, oh my God, it's gotten worse than I remember. But anyway, that's it for that. We're gonna be doing this tomorrow. So if you have things out there that you want us to know about, make sure to send it to Black Dragon Biker TV. No, Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. So we got the Diamond Hill Social Club August 16th. They've got their bikini and bike wash. It's going to be from 1 to 6 p.m. at 593 Springfield Avenue in New York, New Jersey. We have the Cycle Kings Wednesday night bike nights from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. This is the El Demonio. It's going to be at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee. He's going for Artist of the Year, and I am on one of his songs along with Snoop Dogg, which was one of the #1 songs. 3D annual. 3D MC guys out there. They have a weekend annual coming up next week, July 18th through the 20th. So they got their meet and greet and all kinds of stuff happening. The 3D MC, 1138 West 25th Avenue, Gary, Indiana. Their meet and greet is going to be a $10 cover charge. $20 gives you the whole weekend pass. It's called Reloaded, and it was relocated. So wherever the hell it was, it ain't there no more. 3D annual weekend, July 18th, 19th, and 20th. Free food until it runs out. $10 cover, $20 for the wristband for the weekend. Appreciation picnic. It'll be Sunday, July 20th, 12 noon until. And where's the picnic going to be? It doesn't say where the picnic's going to be. And there's no phone number here. But you people out there that know them will know to get in touch with them and ask them where the picnic is going to be. This is the July 25th through the 27th. with Trina, the Bad and Bougie Weekend with Trina. Trina's a rapper, right? Yeah, there she is. Okay, so that's in Indianapolis, July 25th through the 27th. So that is coming up in 2 weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tickets sold on Eventbrite. So if you want to check that out, go and get in touch with them. Ricky Gatson and Lustrina Flores present the 23rd annual Old Timers, Young Timers Roundup. That's going to be September 27th, 1 to 7 on 109th North 6th Street in Camden, New Jersey. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to be doing a lot of stuff out there. If I know Ricky, it's going to be great. This is Pop the Balloon featuring CJ2 Cold Motorcycle Edition. Pop the Balloon Motorcycle Club Edition. Stop the Violence meet at the BP on the 30th and Fall Creek, 1 p.m. kickstands are down. So this is going to be at the Candlewood Suites. Is that where it's going to be? 811 Bass Street, Indiana. And the phone number there is 888-962-1142. So the tickets and or to be a consultant, call G.I. Jane at 317-513-2906. So if you want your tickets to the motorcycle club version of Pop the Balloon July 5th in Indianapolis, call G.I. Jane at 317-513-2906 to get that information. What else we got here? This is July 19th coming up next week. This is, again, 3D Motorcycle Club. This is their trophy party. That's going to be from 8 p.m. until. So they got it going on. The Defiant Ones, July 25th, 2 weeks from now, are going to kick off their every Friday night party at the Defiant Ones MC. Man, these guys were such a cool motorcycle club when I was growing up out there and coming into my own in California motorcycling. The Defiant Ones stood out way back then and still do, leading club out there. Cincinnati Rough Riders 18th anniversary, August 1st to the 3rd. It's going to be in Sharonville, Ohio. So mark your calendars for that. The Cincinnati Rough Riders 18th anniversary, August 1st to the 3rd in Sharonville, Ohio. We'll be covering this more as it comes closer. Golden Hawks 25th anniversary. Did that happen already? Let's see. When was that? July 12th. So that is tomorrow. The Golden Hawks, one of the very old clubs here in Atlanta, will be at the Blue House, the Born Losers Clubhouse, 1810 Rogers Lake Road, Lithonia, Georgia, 30058. Make sure to check them out. They'll be having a blast out there at the Blue House, the Born Losers Motorcycle Club. Now, Born Losers Motorcycle Club is also one of the oldest clubs in Georgia. It's that club is at least 60 years old. And they have been out there in Lithonia holding it down and taking care of so many motorcycle clubs. We've thrown things there. The Black Sabbath has thrown things there. Everybody's thrown things there. They're just wide open to the public. Great guys out there. So they're allowing these guys to probably rent out their clubhouse. Presidents, you get one president free with colors, not the president and the VP. Here in Atlanta, it's just one president free with colors. But yeah, go out there and have a fun time. There's a vendor. They have vendors. You can have go vend over there and all that kind of stuff. Now, this is happening no matter where you live at 7 p.m. on Monday, July 14th. That's coming up this Monday. Stop what you're doing if you can make it to the Brig in Chicago for the balloon release. So wherever you are, release a balloon, even if you can't make it there. Smoke one or do a shot of 1738 or just have a moment of peace in his honor. Shy was an amazing brother, so let's honor his memory with peace, love, and unity. Shut down 51st Street for our brother. The balloon release in honor of Shy, Monday, July 14, 2025 at 7 p.m. The Brig, 1746 West 51st Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60609. Red and black balloons to honor Chai. So if you guys are in the area and you know of Chai, make sure to do that. Next Level Motorcycle Club tonight, is leaving at 10 o'clock from Wesley Chapel Crossing Plaza across from Home Depot near Chipotle. They're going to have these casino buses. They're going to leave out and get to where are they going? Biloxi. They'll get to Biloxi about 7 hours later. So, like first thing in the morning, you'll be arriving. So you'll party and sleep on the bus, and then get there and check into your hotel room. And you got all day Saturday and Sunday morning to gamble your butt off. And then they'll be leaving Sunday night. So if you want to go to this thing, dial 678-698-9670. Road Captain is ICE to get on the party bus to then go to the casino and spend your money. $243 for double occupancies, $360 for single occupancy. This is per guest. And you're going to have a lot of fun out there at that thing. And we get the lavish biker bash. Okay, I know what it is now. The lavish biker bash 3-day weekend, August 29 through the 31st. You'll have Big Moochie baby. Did I do it right? Emperor of the line dance music. And so Friday night is the meet and greet. Saturday is the day party. The main party is Saturday evening at the American Serbian Hall. You don't have anything Sunday lavish for the people? There's no Sunday?
Sunday, there's a breakfast. It's just not listed. It's a breakfast before you leave. It's a farewell breakfast.
Where's the breakfast going to be at, brother?
Say that again?
Where's the breakfast going to be at?
At the hotel.
Okay, so at the host hotel, there'll be a breakfast Sunday morning. I knew you had to be doing something Sunday. We got to give the people something. Listen, the tickets are only $25, or you can get yourself a table for a little bit more and have your whole folks come. So, hey, the lavish biker bash, our own lavish, and we'll be doing the biker bash. So I want to start doing this like at least every Wednesday. Have this thing every Wednesday, and then I'm going to make a separate program on Wednesdays that's just going to be the biker events, and we'll put some music to it, and we'll put that out. So I think, should we do it Wednesdays or Mondays? We should think about maybe Wednesdays. What do you think? You guys let me know what you think. Steady Redline MC, New York City, 8th Annual Bike Wash, Still Horses Motorcycle Club, July 27th, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., $10 entry, food sold separately. This biker bash is going to have obviously some booties in the air, and we can't wait to see that. That's beautiful, and we like that. Street Soldiers, this is a save the date on the calendar, August 15th through 16th. They're going to have a meet and greet, an annual picnic, and an annual party from 8 p.m. until. Save the date on your calendar, so they'll let you know where this is going to be. This is the Street Soldiers Mother Chapter. So up there in Gary. So that's what we got going on in the world. Wait, Golden Hawks, I thought they shut it down. Glad to see them still rolling. They had some problems. They lost the clubhouse, but the Golden Hawks is still out there, K Black, doing her thing. She said, oh my God, Born Losers haven't been there in so long. Well, Kate, get to the Born Losers tonight. Is it tonight? Tonight's Friday, right? Yeah, tonight. Get to the Born Losers tonight. And have a party. I did a party bus to Reno, had a nice time a long time ago. Biker News Canada, on Friday, I tell all the events in Canada for that weekend. So Biker News Canada does it on Friday. He says it's a special show that he does just for the biker events out there. All right. That's it, man. YouTube is actually going to stop monetizing AI videos. I can't wait to see that. Thank you for my new subscriber today. And you guys, that's it. Lavish, we'll let you get out of here first, sir.
Hey, cool, man. Y'all just be careful, man. Have a good weekend. Me personally, man, I'll be at the Outcast Motorcycle Club this weekend doing biker stuff, man. So, y'all take care and be safe out there.
I see you working out there by yourself with that arm. So,
yeah. Gotta still get it.
Okay. Take care, young man. Oh my goodness. Okay. So where are you, Pastor? Whoa. That's interesting. What just happened? Let's see. Take that off. There we are. Okay. Your turn, man. Hold on. Let me get your stuff for you. Action.
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Logic down here at Keep It Logical. Listen, this is going to be a great weekend to get out there and get on tools. Unless you're on the East Coast and it's raining out there, be careful. But when you do get out, wherever you go, remember these words: ride hard, ride safe, and always ride safe. And keep it logical. Peace.
And it's your boy Black Dragon. Hey, man. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you for my memberships. Thank you for supporting my channel. Look for me live over on TikTok. I'll be going over on TikTok to go live and discuss with you guys whatever you want to discuss. Listen, thanks for tuning in. Also, get my latest book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. Available at blackdragonsgear.com, Amazon, and Kindle. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Oh, I need to get the right button to get out of here, don't I? All right. Y'all take care. Peace. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.
It's definitely a big issue for you too. But I'm going to talk about the 99s for a minute. What's up, Mama Ro? We'll talk about the 99s for a minute and what our responsibilities are and what we need to think about. Because if you don't really know what's going on the set, you can find yourself in kind of a precarious predicament if you make the wrong kind of moves or do the wrong kind of things when this kind of stuff goes. So, when percenters get into a war with one another, what should 99%ers do? Here's 10 things you should know. Thing number 1, stay in your lane. Find a corner and put your motorcycle club in it. If you're a president, you want to find a corner and put your motorcycle
heard that, didn't you? On other levels, tried to tell you suckers, Black Dragon is the man. Black Dragon is the man, a real OG, bonafide, certified, a true MC, the biker boys, the biker boys. It's in the house, most definitely. Blow the whistle for Black Dragon, Biker TV. That's right, I said Biker TV. See, one day, young Dragon made his way out the Navy to become a prospect. Some people thought he was crazy, but 5 years later, hard work became a habit. He became the president of the mighty Black Savage Nation. MCs, y'all, respectfully. Black Dragon, Black Savage, MC. That's right, y'all. Give it a thumbs up. Black Dragon Biker TV at its best. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get his prospect Bible book. So proud of him. Man, he just don't know. He's a real legend. And y'all know it, and I know it. That's right, Black Dragon. That's right. Glad I met you, my friend. Black Dragon, I'm the Midnight Ghost Rider. The V, y'all. Love you, Black Dragon. Peace. And get skinny. Like and share. Goodbye.